If you're looking for a whole body resistance band workout that's perfect for people over the age of 60, this video is perfect for you. If you don't know who I am, my name is Will Harlow and I'm the Over-Fifties specialist physio here at HT Physio in Farnham. And today I'm going to be taking you through one of my favourite resistance band workouts that's going to make you stronger, fitter and more mobile. Now, before I show you the exercises, I wanted to mention these exercises are not going to be suitable for everyone. Make sure you get checked out by your doctor before you give them a try. And if they cause you pain, just avoid them. So let's have a look at the exercises now. Okay, so for today's resistance band workout, I've got 6 exercises for you, and we're going to put them together in a special way. We're going to put them together as 3 supersets. Now, a superset is when you do one exercise, then you stop and go straight into another exercise after a set. So you're basically going from one exercise to another with no rest in between. So we're going to do 3 supersets, total of 6 exercises. I'm going to walk it through with you now. So the first thing we're going to do is the banded squat. So I've got a resistance band like this, and I love this kind of tubing because at the end of it you can attach handles, and that makes it really convenient for this kind of thing. So for the banded squat, we're going to drape the middle of the band on the floor and stand on it and have our feet about hip width apart. And then we're going to bring the band up behind us like this and over the shoulders, holding onto the handles. Now we want to make sure that our feet are in a comfortable position because the exercise is like this. We're going to squat down and come back up. So you squat down by sticking your bottom out, keeping your back straight and then coming up. So we're doing a squat against the resistance band. And I like doing the squat against the resistance band because as you go down lower, the resistance is less, and then as you come back up, there's more resistance. So you get a really nice activity in the inner range of your quads, which are the muscles on the front of the thigh. So for all of these exercises, we're going to try and hit about 15 repetitions in a row. And once we've hit the 15, we should feel that there's a little bit of a working ache in the target muscles. So in this exercise, we want the target muscles to be your quads, so the front of the thigh, and your glutes, so the muscles that live at the back of the hip. So to make this exercise difficult, you might need to use a stronger resistance band, which is why I recommend people get a set of resistance bands similar to what I've got here. So I've got a bag full of different resistances, and you can swap them in and out based on whichever exercise you're doing. So once you've done your 15 repetitions of the squat, we're going to move on to the next exercise. And this is the banded press. So for the banded press, we're going to stand again on the band. We're going to bring the band up to here. So we curl our arms up, and then we're just going to press in front of us, keeping our bottom tight and the tummy tucked in, and then bring it back. So this is a great exercise for your shoulders, and it works your arms as well. But you'll also feel it in your core. Your core has to switch on to allow you to keep that stable posture. And the reason I tell people to squeeze their buttocks when they do this is because that is what's going to keep your spine in a neutral position as you move through the movement. So you're going to do a set of 15 of the squats, straight into a set of 15 of the banded press. Then you're going to rest for 2 minutes. And then we're going to go again, and we're going to do it a grand total of 3 times all the way through. Now, after you've done your 3 times, you take another 2 minutes rest, and then we're going to move on to the next exercises. So for our next superset, we're going to move higher up the body, and we're going to work our shoulders and our arms. Now, this exercise is called the curl and press, and we're going to drape the middle of the band on the floor again, so we're going to stand on it like this, and we want enough tension in the band just so we can feel a bit of tension as we stand upright. Now the curl and press is nice. It works the biceps and the shoulders and the triceps as well, so you get a full arm and shoulder workout here. You're just going to curl up like this as the first movement. The second movement is this, and then the third movement is a press to the top before you put it into reverse and come back round like this. So I'm going to show you the movements again. So the first is a curl, then we twist, and then we press. And then we lower, we bring in, and lower. So you can see this part of the movement works the biceps, this part here works the shoulders and the rotator cuff, and then again this one works the shoulders and the triceps, which are the muscles at the back of the arm. So it's a really multifaceted movement. It's a great band exercise because you've got that increasing resistance as your stronger muscles kick in at the top, your shoulder muscles, and you can just keep going with this movement until we start to get a working ache in the target muscles. Now it's important for this movement that you keep your bottom tight because we don't want you to be leaning back, and we definitely don't want the spine to feel like it's about to buckle. So squeezing the bottom here is a really good way to keep the spine under control. And as with the other exercise, we want to do about 15 repetitions in a row until that arm feels a bit tired, or those arms feel tired. And if you don't get any tiredness after 15 repetitions, you need a stronger band, so increase the resistance level. Now, once you've done that exercise, we're going to move on to the next thing. And this is an exercise which works the back of the shoulders and your back as well. We call this the band pull apart. So for this exercise, I'm going to use the same resistance, but I'm going to hold the band in the middle away from the handles. And we're going to hold it out in front of us like this. And the exercise is pretty simple. We just pull across the chest as tight as we can, squeezing those shoulder blades at the back before bringing our arms here. So the arms are about shoulder height, and then we're just pulling directly horizontally across the chest like that, and we want to squeeze in the shoulder blades at the back. Now I like to do this exercise slowly, and if you're doing this exercise correctly, what you'll feel is a squeeze between the shoulder blades, and you might also feel the posterior deltoid, which is the back of the shoulder muscle, working as well. So I'll show you from a different angle. So we have the band out in front of us, we pull like this and squeeze the shoulder blades together, trying not to raise the shoulders up towards our ears. So many people go like this. We want to keep the shoulders down throughout the movement. And again, we're going to do 15 repetitions in a row. Then you're going to rest. You take 2 minutes just to rest, just to allow that ache to pass. And then you're going to repeat 3 times over. So you do 3 sets of each, take another 2 minutes rest, and then we'll have a look at the last superset. Then the last superset we're going to do is another workout for the back, the shoulders, and the arms. So some real compound movements coming up here. But before I show you the last superset, I just wanted to let you know that 88% of people who watch these videos have not yet subscribed to the channel. So if that's you, go down, hit the subscribe button. It's totally free, but then it just means you'll be the first to hear about our new videos when they come out. Okay, let's have a look at this next superset. So we're going to do the bent over row into the lateral raise, and I'll show you how that works. So again, we've got our band and we're going to drape it on the floor, but this time we want more of the band on the floor than we had previously, and we want to stand quite close to the edges of the band, and you want to stand on it firmly so that when you pull up, it's not going to slip underneath your feet. Now the setup for this is like this. So we're going to stick our bottom out, but we want to keep our back straight. So the knees are bent, the bottom is stuck out, and our back is straight like this with the arms hanging down. And there should be a little bit of tension on the band in the starting position. Now the exercise is very simple. All we're going to do is maintain that position and then pull up. So we're driving our elbows back behind us and then slowly back down. So you can see again, pulling up and back and then relax back down. And as I'm doing this, similar to the band pull aparts, we want our shoulder blades to be coming together. So here the shoulder blades are separated and here they're coming together. And when I do this, I like to go quite quickly on the way up and then very slowly on the way down. And again, we're going for a set of 10 to 15 in a row, just until we start to get a working ache in the arms and in the backs of the shoulders, and also in your back between the shoulder blades. So that's the first one. Once you've done 15 repetitions of that, we're going to move on to the lateral raise. And this is a really nice exercise for the middle part of the deltoid, which is here, and also your rotator cuff. So to make this work, again, the band is draped on the floor. We stand on the middle of the band, giving ourselves a little bit more flexibility, and you might want to use a lighter band for this exercise. So keep yourself upright. Again, we squeeze the buttocks, good practice for almost all these exercises. Keep your head up. We're just going to raise both arms out to the sides, hold for a second, and slowly lower back down. Now we don't need to go right up overhead, we just need to go to just above 90 degrees here, and then slowly back down. And similarly, I like to come up quite quickly, then hold, and really slowly come down. And this is such a good exercise for getting a burn in the shoulders. You'll really feel this working on the outside of those deltoids. and you just keep repeating until you feel that working ache. Now I recommend people choose a resistance where they can again get up to 15 repetitions. You can also work higher with the lateral raise. I find you can go up to 20, maybe even 25 if you've got the right resistance to do that. But you want to feel tired at the end. You want to feel like your muscles here are fatigued, because if you don't take it to the point where it feels difficult, you're probably not going to improve as much as you would like. So again, you're going to finish that set, rest for 2 minutes, repeat the whole thing 3 times over, and then at the end, give yourself a pat on the back because you've just completed a really good resistance band workout. Now that whole workout will probably take you 15, maybe 20 minutes to do, but it's a great way to work the whole body and a really good start for your day if you want to build strength and mobility. So there you have it, a great resistance band workout for people over the ages of 60. I hope that video has been useful for you. If it has, please drop a comment below and let me know how you got on. And if you want to get more from me, you can pick up a copy of my book. It's called Thriving Beyond 50 and you can find it on Amazon using the link below. It's got loads more exercises like the ones you found in today's video. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on the next one.